Manga-Waido.
My name is Yusaku Hasegawa. I'm a 28-year-old freelance designer who works from home. I'm busy with work, but I'm always at home, so I'm doing all the cleaning and laundry as well. I'm fairly busy every day, but if I think about my lovely wife, I can push forward. Or that's what I thought. I met my wife, Ayaka, when we were in college. She was bright and free, and I really hit it off with her. We started dating. After graduating, she went into insurance sales, and I went into a small designer company. We started living together, and life was great. At 25, we put in our marriage papers. Life was amazing, but I was getting tired of my workplace relationships. But I liked my job, so I decided to go freelance. I knew quite a few people in the business, so they helped me make the connections needed to not really experience much of a hit to my wallet. I just didn't like the office environment, so I did great work at home. However, things started to spiral out of control at home.
I'm home. Yusaku, is the bath ready?
I haven't prepped it yet.
What? I told you! I want it ready by the time I get home!
Sorry, I didn't expect you to get home so early. I had work too.
Whatever.
After I started working from home, Ayaka basically expected me to do all the housework. She also started coming home very late all of a sudden. When I asked her why, she said that she had business stuff she had to take care of, and she ran to her room as soon as she got home.
Hey, you haven't even finished the laundry? You're always at home doing nothing, so why don't you actually take care of something for once?
I said I have work! I'm tired too, so why don't we just both cooperate?
No. Don't put me in the same group as you. I actually go to work and work hard all day.
I know you say work late, but why is it so late? Your phone is ringing. Wait, whose phone is this?
Oh, this is my company phone. It was handed out to everyone a little while ago. It's probably got nothing to do with you. What with not going to a company at all? Hello? Oh, hey.
Who calls this late at night for work? I started getting worried and uncomfortable with her behavior. I wanted to start digging, but I didn't want to start a fight. So I was just avoiding her. But one night, she came home past 12 in the morning, and she seemed extremely drunk. You okay?
I'm fine.
She said she had a party at work. But do you really have to get this drunk? If you're out with a client, you probably shouldn't get drunk to where you lose control.
Oh, yeah. By the way, I'm going to be going on a business trip next month.
Oh, where are you going?
But tell me, I gotta handle the business for the hotel and whatnot. I'm just that good at my job.
I see.
I'm gonna be gone from Wednesday to Sunday next month, so you better make sure to keep the house clean and stuff.
You're going away for 4 days on your first business trip?
What? You think I'm gonna do something suspicious?
No, that's not what I mean.
Look at this! It's all there!
She started showing me papers from her company telling her to go on her business trip. It confirmed the dates and location of her business trip.
There, you satisfied? I'm tired, so I'm going to bed. Oh, so I'm probably gonna be hungover tomorrow, so make me some miso soup or something.
Hey, at least hang your coat up! I looked at the papers on the table now. My mind was racing. Something's just so weird. Once again, from her coat pocket, I heard that phone ringing. She was knocked out cold in her room. Maybe it was urgent. I took the phone when the phone stopped ringing. A text message showed up. Did everything go well with the client? Boss? This late? I wanted to check the phone out, so I unlocked it. I tried her birthday, cause what the hell? And it actually opened. She's always been kind of a simpleton when it comes to this sort of thing. Her previous messages were all just about tomorrow's meeting, this or client that. The phone calls were almost always her boss, Nakamura, and she had a lot of meetings late at night on her schedule. Who needs to go to a meeting at 9 p.m.? Is this some kind of weird... When I opened the mail from Nakamura-san that he sent today... No way! It was very clear she might be having an affair. Honestly, I wanted to smack her ass up now, but this wasn't enough evidence for me. Whatever the case, I took screenshots of all the important looking things and started my investigation. I was going to let her be free for a little. I just did the chores while I investigated and pretended not to care about her work. My investigation went smoothly, and I found about some things that made my stomach churn. But I pretended to not know and continued about my day. It was finally Wednesday, the day she was going out on her trip.
Alright, I'm heading out. Make sure you keep the house clean while I'm gone.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, bye.
You be careful at night, too.
Night? I mean, I'll be careful, but do the chores.
See ya. She headed out to her trip. You're not coming home, though. The Friday that I've been waiting for. I headed out of the house and to a certain location. I was making my finishing touches. I met up with some people and waited for the two to arrive. A few hours later...
Woo! Finally, we're at the hot springs.
True. Let's take a shower first, then. Hey! You guys are late!
What?
Who the hell are you guys?
Hey, honey. What's going on?
You're kidding!
Yasaku? What are you doing here?
You're supposed to be home! You could tell the two were pale-faced in the dimly lit night. I mean, who wouldn't be a little nervous when running into your husband and wife during your little adultery getaway? This is... It's no surprise that Nakamura would be afraid. This is the room next door to the room they had reserved.
It's too early to be surprised. Go inside.
As I swung the door open...
Why is everyone here?
Dad? Mom? The manager?
Ayaka, do you know what you've done?
The room had both of their relatives, along with the manager at their office. It almost looked like they were ready to pounce on them. They all took their time to show up. It was annoying to have to deal with everyone individually.
Deal with?
Well, you're going to pretend that you don't know what I'm talking about, but I know you're having an affair. And we're going to talk about your work ethic, too.
No, this isn't what it seems.
We're not having an affair!
How can you possibly say that?
We've already done our research on you two. There's no talking your way out of this. After looking at her phone, I gathered as much evidence as I could. First, I asked a PI to follow her, and I also had Nakamura investigated. I contacted their workplace without telling them, and the manager said he'd help us out. Thanks to the PI, I was able to get Nakamura's wife's number. At first, we were going to go out with just the two of us, but then the manager who found out about everything said, "This is one of the oldest clients that we're sending them to. I can't believe they would choose that location to have an affair. Let me talk to the owner of the hotel." He was able to get a room next door thanks to the owner's help. By the way, some relatives who found out about this also showed up to watch. Let's start with the first piece of evidence.
Wait, I still have some things I want to ask.
How did I find out?
Well,
This. The papers from your office. I thought they were weird.
the company.
Sir, can you show me the real papers? Sure. Oh shit! The real papers were for a 2-night stay, but for some reason, the paper that was handed to me said 4 nights of stay. What's going on, Nakamura-san? Why are you asking me? Because you're the one that ordered this, right? I saw the email. What? When I opened the mail, there were 2 PDFs attached. One was for the office, and it said that there would be 2 nights of stay. The other was for client eyes only, and it was what I had received from Ayaka. They had kindly attached the URL to the hotel as well. I'm not sure if they were smart or stupid. Nakamura-san's wife, Akemi-san, also received the forged documents, and I'm sure they thought they could fool us. You even used some code words just to talk about us. Your business meetings were when you wanted to go to hotels, and the clients were your significant others, right?
You might think you're hiding in plain sight, but no one has meetings every day from 9 p.m. How dare you? You don't have any proof. This vacation was just a business meeting. It wasn't like we did anything.
Yeah, you can have meetings at 9 p.m. I was just helping her out.
I'm sure you don't understand because you're always at home doing nothing. But that's normal for people with regular jobs.
That's rude. I showed them paperwork that the manager had prepared for me. This is the GPS log for the phones that we hand out in the office. According to the manager, he trusted most of the employees, so he never had to bother checking. But he knew that there was enough suspicion here to check the 2 employees' logs. It looks like they often went into hotels when they were going on outside sales. Of course, I told the PI to look into it, and he was kind enough to take some photos. I didn't need to bother presenting those, though. I work from home, so maybe I'm just not well versed. But is it normal for someone to go into a hotel with a coworker during work hours?
That's,
We're done for! So, if you still want proof, I can look at the days that you were late coming home to the days that you were on your sales meetings.
Please stop. I'm sorry. I was wrong.
I'm so sorry! The 2 were done. They looked pale and froze up. The room was lit up with screams from all parties, left and right. They were completely shunned by their relatives. Ayaka was begging me and Nakamura, his wife, but of course, both of us presented our divorce papers. Oh, by the way, there's no point in coming home. Your stuff is gone.
Huh?
You said to clean up while you were gone.
But...
You guys have fun in your hotels. We left the crying pair in the room and let the relatives handle the rest. Akemi-san and I walked out, victorious. Afterwards, I officially divorced Ayaka and sued her for damages. Apparently, Akemi-san's side also went smoothly, and Nakamura was chased out of the house. Of course, their actions were a big problem in the company too. Apparently, Nakamura was a relative of one of the members that started the company, so he used that as a way to do whatever he wanted to. Some groups of people that thought this was a problem swiftly took care of that. The manager also took an active part in all of this, and they were punished. The fact that they used company phones, the fact that they had fun while on company hours, the fact that they forged company documents, they were terminated. They were now jobless and being sued, so their lives were now in danger. Ayaka called me a few times asking for help, but I ignored her after the first call. I told her that if she came by the house, then I would ask the courts to issue a restraining order, so she needed to stay the hell away from the house. I didn't expect her to argue, but she ended up going to her parents in the end, but they didn't want to put up with her either. Now she's been couch surfing at friends' houses, but who knows how long that'll last. I, on the other hand, have been enjoying life alone. If anything, I've been working harder than before. I don't want to thank them, but I'm making more money than before. It helped that I was single, but for a while, I want to focus on my work. One day, I hope that I will meet a wonderful woman, but I think I'm just gonna stay single for a little while. I think it will be a minute before finding the woman of my dreams.